Today we're switching things up, putting the RC cars aside and taking a look at a completely ready-to-run RC boat from Rage RC. It's the black Marlin EX BL, which means it's brushless powered. It's got a 3S battery pack included, so it should be fast, and it's self-righting. It's really a mean-looking boat with this matte black finish. I love the blueprinted graphics on here and the bubble canopy. The hull is made of a hard ABS plastic, and the lines on the bottom look like it's going to keep this thing stable. The deep V-style hull is really a preferred hull for those of you that are going in all types of rough water or smooth water. It's just a good universal boat for someone to have fun with. I'll pop the canopy off in a second, but let's start off by taking a look at the transom here. There are stainless steel turn fins and trim tabs, so there is a little bit of tunability to this boat. The strut is a composite plastic, as well as the rudder assembly, which for this price point is okay. I really wish there was at least an aluminum rudder on this, because there's a little bit of flex to this one. There is some adjustability to the strut. There's a flex shaft on the inside that comes out to the propeller here. It is a plastic propeller as well. At least I got a rubber boot on the steering linkage on this, and you can see this tube right here is for the water cooling. This water cools the motor, and on the opposite side here is where the water will spit out. It's got a simple twist tab on the back, and the canopy is sealed off with a foam rubber gasket. Inside the boat, you can see it's pretty simple. The battery goes up front, and what I at least like about this battery tray is they have Velcro on the bottom and then Velcro straps to secure it down. But if you look up front, no foam flotation. Luckily, they have some foam on the inside of the box that they package it in, and I'm just gonna stuff some of that in the front of this boat just in case. All right, we'll take a look at the motor assembly now. It's clamped down to a piece of plastic that's glued in place. There is the coupler, so you can go and take the flex shaft out for maintenance. And then there is the water cooling. It's actually in the mount itself. It's not something that's wrapped around. That's because there's an outrunner motor, and that's what gives this thing some torque to flip it over for self-righting. It's a 2600 kV motor under that guard there, and then there's a 30 amp waterproof speed controller. There's the 4-channel receiver on the opposite side, and then a micro servo. It's a 17-gram servo, and you can see it's just got some simple wire linkages. Here's the rest of the running gear that comes with the boat. It comes with a Rage RC 2.4 gigahertz transmitter, has your basic trims on it, AA batteries to power that transmitter. Comes with a balanced style charger with LED lights on it, so you know the status. Here's your 2200 milliamp 3S LiPo battery. There's some basic tools and even a spare prop, some extra Velcro. Numbers, so if you want to go get a couple of these with some buddies, you can put your own numbers on it, and an instruction manual. All right, guys, it's time to go hit the water with the black Marlin EX BL. Check out this pond, guys. I love this spot. It's the perfect place to test out the black Marlin. Water's a little low today, so hopefully I don't hit anything below the water. But let's see how this thing does. There we go. That's top speed. So it's quick. I've driven boats in this, well, close to this class that are a little bit quicker, but it is very stable. You know, it's got the self-righting feature. I don't even know if we're gonna need that here. Nice and responsive. You see the water spitting out the side, so we know the motor's getting cool. Let's see, let's come at us and just do a nice tight turn, see what happens. There we go, full crank. We'll do the other direction. Full crank. Nice, just stayed up on plane. This thing's pretty sweet. It does look really good. The bubble canopy is a little odd. I like that. I like just the spray coming off the back of that thing. Yeah, there we go. We spun it out. It's still going.
All right, I'm having a good time with it.
If you're looking for an electric, ready-to-run RC boat that has everything all in one package and it's quick and it has a self-righting feature, the Marlin EX BL is one you really need to check out. I mean, it was effortless to get this thing together and charged up and in the water. And once it was in the water, it was super easy to drive. It was a lot of fun. As you guys saw, it gets right up on plane. It's pretty quick for the size of the boat. It steers really well. And I actually wasn't able to flip it over. I didn't do the self-righting feature test for you guys because it's a very stable boat. I got about 6 minutes of run time on it, and it does have a 2200 milliamp battery pack. It's run on 3 cell, so you know you get the power out of it. And you know, 6 minutes is a little bit short on run time for some people. I would actually, once you're done, let the boat cool down. If you do go and get a second battery pack to continue running, I would let it cool down a little bit. Although the water system was working, the motor was a bit warm when I tested it, and there was no additional water inside the boat, so that was good. There was no issues with this boat. I got a couple sticks caught in the rudder assembly, but I didn't break a prop or I didn't break any of the running hardware off. Just a really neat, fun boat from Rage RC. Right now, they got it priced at $229.99, and I think that's a fair price for it. I was looking around. There was a couple other boats like near its class, and some were like, you know, $199, and some were $249. I even saw one at $300. So $229 seems to be a pretty fair price for this. I mean, again, if you got a local pond or something, you need to throw something off your boat and enjoy it in the lake when you're out having fun with the family or whatever, this is a great boat.